Hey guys, ready for Monday's workout. Today we've got a couple things coming at you, including a short 5-minute workout, some skill work for handstand technique, and then we're gonna move into a 2-part WOD that's gonna have 2 6-minute AMRAPs with a short break in between with a couple different exercises. So Coach Sheila is here demonstrating with us for today. The first thing that we're gonna start with is actually gonna be a prone press up on the ground. So she's gonna lay down flat on her stomach. She's gonna press up with the chest, hold to the top, and then back down. The further out your hands are, the easier it is. The closer the hands are, the harder it is. Just a little bit of a warm up for the abdomen and the lower back. Okay, so a quick set of 10 of those. When you guys are done with that, we're gonna move on to a 5-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds as you can, of a banded good morning. So Coach Sheila is gonna stand on top of a band, both feet about shoulder width, put the band around the lower part of her neck, and then she's gonna, with a slight bend in her knees, reach back in those hips, pause right at parallel, come back up. Or if you don't have a band, just body weight, hands on the hips, same exercise, bend the knees, stand back up. You're gonna do 15 of those. When you're done with that, she's gonna drop on the ground for a Spiderman with a reach, which is gonna bring one foot up outside the hand, reach towards the ceiling, and then back down and switch sides. So after 15 banded or bodyweight good mornings, you're gonna do 5 of these on each side. And then we're gonna finish in that high push-up position with a plank shoulder tap. So she's gonna alternate the hands, tap to the opposite side, back down, tap the opposite side, and we're gonna finish with 5 there. So 5-minute AMRAP, 15 banded or bodyweight good mornings, Spiderman with a reach, 5 each side, and then plank with a tap, 5 each side there. Okay, so that's gonna be your warm-up for the day. Moving on to your skill portion, we're gonna get into some handstand technique. So a lot of good gymnastics stuff is gonna be here. You're gonna go 3 rounds. The first exercise is gonna be what we call a hip flexor drill. So Coach Sheila is sitting on the ground with the hands out in front. The further the hands are, the harder it is. The closer the hands are to your hips, the easier it is. She's just gonna pick her toes up and then back down to the ground. Tuck up and back down on the ground. Trying not to touch if she can, but obviously if it's a little bit more difficult, you can let those feet rest in between. We're gonna do 10 of those. Then she's gonna lay back on the ground and we're gonna do a body weight V-up for 10 reps. So both arms up in a good hollow position, come up into a crunch, back down and rest, come up into a crunch. If you wanna make it hard, keep that good hollow position. If you wanna make it easier, let your hands and shoulders rest on the ground. And then the last one, if you have a box, a chair, a couch, anything like that in close proximity, we're gonna finish off with a pull to hollow with your feet elevated. So what she's gonna do is get into a good upper plank position with the arms extended, feet on a box. She's gonna squeeze her lats and pull her chest and stomach up. Hips come in the air just a little bit. She's nice and tight, and then come back down into a good parallel position. One more time, hips come up, squeeze the abs, pull the lats and hold, and then back down and relax. So you got 3 rounds. On the ground, that hip flexor drill for 10 reps. You've got bodyweight V-ups for 10 reps, and then we're gonna finish with those feet elevated, hollow position, hold and pulls, okay? For the workout today, the WOD is gonna be 2 6-minute AMRAPs. The first AMRAP is gonna be 6 minutes long, and we're gonna go for 2 exercises, 10 reps of each. The first one, if you have a barbell, keep the weight relatively light. We're gonna do 10 barbell clean and jerks. So Coach Sheila is gonna demonstrate 2 reps for us. Starting with the bar on the ground, good clean, dip, and then you can jerk it overhead. You can strict press, push jerk, or even split jerk if you need to, okay? So that's gonna be 10 reps there, and then she's gonna head over to her bar, and she's gonna do 10 toe to bar. If you have a pull-up rig or a bar in your house, you can do these kipping or strict, get a good swing, try to make contact with that bar in between. So 10 clean and jerks with your barbell, lighter weight, and then 10 toe to bar, as many rounds as you can in 6 minutes with a 2-minute break after that. For those of you guys that have dumbbells or kettlebells, we're gonna do 10 total dumbbell from the ground, clean and jerk, same thing, alternate to the other side, good clean, jerk overhead, hold that position. If you've got your kettlebell set up, same thing, we're gonna flip that kettlebell, dip and drive, lock out. One more on the other side, dip, drive and lock out for 10. If you don't have access to a dumbbell, kettlebell, or a barbell, we suggest grabbing a backpack, tying up the straps, put a couple of books or some light weights in there, grab each end of the backpack, and we're gonna go 10 clean and jerks overhead with your backpack. If it's relatively light, you could also up that number to 15 reps. So 10 of those, any variation that you have there. For the ab exercise, if you don't have a pull-up rig at home for the toe to bar, what we're gonna do is a toe to kettlebell. So we're going to have Coach Sheila lay on the ground. She's gonna grab the kettlebell or dumbbell. She's gonna raise the toes all the way up and try to touch, and then come on back down, that same position. One more time, raise the toes up, touch, slight bend the knees if you need to, and back down. If you don't have anything like that, the last thing you're gonna do is grab onto a chair or a table leg and do the same kind of contact. Grab on, hold, good hollow position, touch, and then come back down and then rest, okay? So those are your different variations. So you've got a 6-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible, of 10 clean and jerks and 10 toe to bar, or 10 clean and jerks with your dumbbell and kettlebell, 10 toe to kettlebell or reverse crunches, or you could always do that with your backpack also. After a 2-minute break of that first 6-minute AMRAP, you're gonna do the exact same thing for another 6 minutes with whatever exercises you're choosing based on your availability and what you have in your house, but those reps are gonna go down to 8 now. So you're gonna do 8 barbell clean and jerks and 8 toe to bar, or your reverse crunches or your toe to kettlebell, okay? So let us know if you have questions. Make sure you guys are logging your scores into Wodify and putting those up so that everybody can see them. Send us your videos on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to see them. But that's Monday's workout. Should be a pretty good burner. 2 6-minute AMRAPs with a 2-minute rest. Let us know how you do and have fun with it.